it's Tegan and welcome to December's reading recap. I was very busy in December watching over 100 Christmas movies, so I only managed to finish 3 books, but that's better than 0. At the end of this video, I'm going to do an updated to-read segment for the new year, but here we go with the recap. Number 1, Find Me by Andre, not going to try to butcher his last name, gave this 0.5 out of 5. This is very loosely a sequel to Call Me By Your Name, which I also hated. This one doesn't sexualize the idea of a rape victim, so it's slightly an improvement, but these people are still way overly sexualized while cheating on their partners around Christmas time, and it's just gross. I hope I remember to never read another book by this author ever again, and would not recommend anyone else to either. Number 2, High School by Tegan and Sarah. I gave 4 out of 5 stars. A memoir specifically based on Tegan and Sarah's high school years. It's a nice reminder that successful musicians had the same teen angst that not as successful ones got. I'm also forever fascinated by twins both being lesbians. This book goes through them finding their love for music, their sexuality, drug experimentation, etc. The audiobook includes really old recordings of their early work, which is so fun to listen to after listening to their music for so many years. I definitely recommend if you like their music. It's also now a series on Amazon Prime, which I watched after this. It's not as good as the book in my opinion, but I enjoyed it. It looks like they're spreading it into multiple seasons, so I'm curious to see where they go with it. It also stars Olivia, who I only knew as Emma Chamberlain's friend. I didn't know that she acted at all, but she did pretty good in this. Number 3, In Conclusion, Don't Worry About It, by Lauren Graham. I gave 5 out of 5. This is a 30-minute audiobook extended version of her commencement speech. The other day I was thinking about how the best way to achieve at starting new business is to work as if you're already getting paid. I feel like her speech was kind of about that, believing in yourself. Giving it a 5 out of 5 seems extreme to me, but I can't find anything negative to say about it, so I'm just going to go with that. And that's it. None of these were in my pile, but I'm still glad I read them. The second 2 at least, fuck that first one. Now that it's a new year, I'd like to update my to-read list on here that I posted last June. Last year, I went in with 137 books in my to-read pile. I read 203 books and still managed to come into 2023 with 112 books in my pile. That's mostly due to the Babysitter Little Sister video I did, discovering that you don't need to physically go to the library to check out books, and my addiction to buying books that I've since broken. Up until a few months ago, I was obsessed with buying books, but one day something clicked in my brain. I'm tight on money, so buying doesn't make much sense when I can check books out from the library. Buying could make sense with rereading, but I'm also limited on time, so I'm not going to be doing that either. I'm not very social, so eventually having a library in my house wouldn't matter much since I'd never lend out anything anyway, and it'd just be a bunch of books gathering dust that I'll probably never read again. Now that my priorities have changed, I'm hoping to get through this pile this year without any adage. Let's take a look at what we've got here. 12 by Cassandra Clare, 6 in the Dune series, 6 by Chuck Palahniuk, 4 in the Ugly series, 4 by Tolkien, 6 in the Scattered and the Dead series, 2 by Edgar Cayce, 13 that are part of series that I've already started, 3 on psychedelics, 7 that are in short series, 7 standalones, 4 celebrity, 10 on Harry Potter, 9 graphic novels, 3 that I forgot to photograph, and 17 to sell. I did include these 17 in my 112 count, but I've also posted them online to sell and will save them for last. These are ones that I'm no longer interested in reading, so if someone buys them before I get to them, I will be happy to just get my money back instead. I wanted to include them in my total count though, just in case they don't sell and I do end up reading them, and if not, then I can just replace those numbers with library books, which I'm sure I'm bound to do anyway. But anyway, movie content is returning in the next video.